It's 7 a.m. And you feel like you've been hit by a truck. Your brain is foggy, your limbs feel heavy, and the world seems to move in slow motion. This feeling isn't just laziness, it's chemistry. Throughout the day and night, a chemical called adenosine builds up in your brain, binding to receptors and telling your body it's time to sleep. Right now, your brain is drowning in it, but you have a secret weapon waiting in the kitchen. You take that first glorious sip. Within just 10 to 20 minutes, the caffeine enters your bloodstream and travels straight to your brain. Here's where the magic happens. Caffeine is a master imposter. Structurally, it looks almost identical to adenosine. It cruises into your brain, takes over the adenosine receptors, and locks them down. It's like putting a block under a brake pedal. Suddenly, the sleep signals can't get through. With the sleep brakes off, your brain's natural stimulants, like dopamine and norepinephrine, go wild. Dopamine is your brain's reward chemical. As its levels rise, that morning grumpiness vanishes, replaced by a wave of motivation and a genuine sense of well-being. Suddenly, checking your emails doesn't feel like a chore. It feels like a mission you're ready to crush. Around 45 minutes to an hour after your cup, you hit peak caffeine concentration. This is your superpower zone. Your reaction times sharpen, your short-term memory improves, and your attention span stretches. Your liver starts releasing glucose into your bloodstream, giving your muscles an extra boost of energy. You are officially firing on all cylinders. But here is the catch. Coffee doesn't actually create energy. It just borrows it from the future. While caffeine was busy blocking your adenosine receptors, your body didn't stop producing adenosine. In fact, it kept building up, waiting outside the door like an angry crowd. Around 4 to 5 hours later, the caffeine begins to break down and clear out. And when it leaves, the floodgates open. In fact, coffee stimulates your adrenal glands, triggering the release of fight or flight hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. In the short term, this keeps you awake. However, by mid-afternoon, as the levels of these hormones begin to fluctuate, you may start to feel that familiar caffeine jitters or tremors. Your heart rate increases slightly, and your body enters a state of mild stress. When that afternoon energy slump hits, what do we do to get our energy back? We reach for a second or third cup. This may temporarily block the flow of adenosine again, but it creates a vicious cycle. Your brain adapts by producing more adenosine receptors to compensate for the caffeine. That's why tolerance develops over time. That single cup of coffee that used to give you a huge boost barely gets you out of bed anymore. The shocking truth is this: caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours. This means that if you drink a cup of coffee at 4 p.m., half of that caffeine is still actively circulating in your brain at 10 p.m. You might feel tired enough to fall asleep, but your brain chemistry is still wired. Even if you manage to drift off, caffeine disrupts your deep sleep stages, preventing your body from fully repairing itself. Without deep, restorative sleep, your brain cannot properly flush out toxins or consolidate memories. You wake up the next morning feeling unrefreshed, with a massive deficit of energy, and an even higher buildup of adenosine than the day before. And so the loop resets. You crawl out of bed, reach for the mug, and the cycle begins anew. Coffee is one of the most powerful, delicious, and life-enhancing tools we have, if we use it wisely. To master your coffee routine, try waiting 90 minutes after waking up before your first sip to let your natural cortisol do its job. Keep your caffeine fix before 2 p.m. and listen to your body. Treat coffee as an ally, not a crutch. Would you like another cup of coffee? Thanks for watching. Let's meet on your mill. And please don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye for now.